Not what you were expecting, yeah? Becoming a pattern, I should think. The forest of Karamelle is a source of gumdrops, licorice, etc. These things make the gummy jelly used in gummy bears, worms, and bunnies. When Nana started mass-producing them, they needed more jelly. So down went the trees, up went the production. In came the automated Goomba jacks to speed the whole thing up. Wizard, are you listening? You are just blankly staring into the distance and blinking. It is off-putting. Stop it. What noise? I do not hear the noise. But you want to investigate, yeah? Fine, lead on. Another cavity? That is new. I was here before I went to Sweetsburg. This must have just happened. Fits my theory, though. This forest is plundered for Nana's sweets, so the ground rots from within, leaving only this. No, I do not hear that. What are you hearing? It is just a hole. There is nothing in it to make any sound. It occurs to me, if a cavity has appeared here, perhaps the gummies are sour as well. We should collect samples from the Goomba jacks. This sample feels different from the others. I do not know if it is sour, but it certainly does not smell sweet. What are they making this with? Maybe the witches will know. They are based in a treehouse in the denser part of the forest. It should be easy to spot. I will meet you there. Phew! Easy now, there were some mistakes made, but the wizard is here to help.
Then why did they attack us?
Think back and remember I was there. Did they attack you? Or did you do that thing where you yell curses and freak them out?
Well, I mean, we did not do that thing. Curses! The Weed sisters can decide if you stay.
You brought us gummy samples from Sweetsburg. You know, we went to Sweetsburg to study the gummy. Something stopped us. What was it, Prudence?
You can get over it any time now. I said you were all coming on too strong, so I tried it my way. An advertiser should have better communication skills.
What do you know? Prudence and I led the marketing department before Nana converted it into the Gingerbread Room Academy of Mascots und Assassins. What do you mean, who's Prudence? She's standing right there, you silly card player person.
Prudence is her familiar. We just assume she is invisible and inaudible and intangible. Is that not right, Prudence?
Prudence says take your gummy samples to my sisters. They know the fairy ways of treats and sweets. They will find your answers.
Oh, look, the gummy samples. How lovely. But you do know this is not enough, yeah? We cannot just sniff the sour gummy and boop, have the answer.
Wizards today and their no respect for science. We need unprocessed gummy jelly and traditional non-mass-produced gummy creature to compare. The first thing is easy. Just get the gummy jelly from the black licorice trees.
Well, easy, except for the chocolate mousse that gather around the black licorice trees, sister.
Yeah, obviously. You have to fight the chocolate mousse before collecting the black licorice. Everyone knows that. Why even say it?
I say it because you did not say it. Anyway, also get a traditional gummy from Sugar Plum Sherry. She still makes them the old-fashioned way.
Welcome, true believer, to Sugar Plum Sherry's old-fashioned gummy companions. Not affiliated with Nana's old-fashioned caramel delights. We make gummies the real old-fashioned way, sprinkling the black licorice trees with sweet berry dust, then carefully molding the jelly by hand. Then slowly, meticulously dusting it with berry dust again to bring it to life. Well, I say life. Gummies are not alive, they are like the robots, but chewable. Yeah, used to be every family had their own workhorse gummy companion. It was a rite of passage to make one. Anyway, how many gummies can I get you? One? Oh, that is too bad. I do not have that many. My stock was stolen, you see, by Nana. Yeah, they do not like competition. Took my gummies to the logging camp for shipping back to Karamelle City. If you save them, I could give you one as reward.
Oh, hello, sweetie. Welcome to Nana's old-fashioned gummy logging operations. Do not take this the wrong way, but leave. Now. Oh, Nana knows you, sweetie, and she does not want the trouble. If you have come for Sherry's gummies, sorry, Nana cannot let you have them. According to Nana's old-fashioned Karamelle legal code, subsection 32, paragraph 12, we own the gummy recipe and thus all gummies. So if you go into the warehouse and take them, my fulfillment artisans are well within their legal rights to destroy you. So please leave and have an old-fashioned, delightful day.
Who are you? Wait a minute. Are you the wizard? The one Nana's old-fashioned news broadcast said is an evil witch?
Yeah, it is definitely the one. They say this wizard is the scion of the World Tree. Maybe we take the lunch break now.
Nana cancelled the lunch breaks, said they disrupted workflow, so now we just leave early.
Do we though?
If we met our daily quotas in time, which, yeah, were increased recently, but, let us talk later. Leave now.
You do realize you are now stealing from Nana, sweetie. Oh, Nana simply cannot let you do that. The Grand Nana will hear about this.
Wow! You found my gummies! Wunderbar! And as agreed, you may keep one as reward. What do you need it for, if I might ask? What? That is inconceivable! Sour gummies? Bah! Insane troll talk, that is! Well, take your gummy and see if you can sort out the problem.
The mean wizard returns. Let us see what they brought. The licorice looks clean. The sour is not natural. And Sherry's gummy is also clean.
Which means I was right. It is a problem with Nana's manufacturing process. What about the Gumbajack samples? They're different from the others.
Yes, good eye, but not relevant. They are not made from the gumdrop trees, but from the candy corn syrup. It is not sour, just bland.
But why is the corn syrup blunt? No, fairy dust, I bet. And without the sweet fairy dust, maybe candy corn gummies slowly turn sour. We must experiment.
I know that! But first, we need the raw candy corn and then some sort of sourizer to add to it. A sugar dandruff of the Sour Patch Goats will do.
There is a candy corn farm nearby. I will go there for some samples. Wizard, you get the sugar dandruff and come find me. Did you get the dandruff? Wunderbar. I was gathering some candy corn, but I was distracted by the farm itself. I mean, look at it. It is like someone found a traditional country farm and dropped a gummy plant on top of it. But why? It's a lot of effort just to make Gumbajacks. And why plant all this candy corn in the first place? Nobody really buys it. Nana just sells it as the healthy caramel snack. Anyway, sorry, distracted. Let us just get that candy corn. This should be enough. Let us get it back to the Weird Sisters.
You are back! Now let us mix the sourizing agents with the unsweetened candy corn and... Wunderbar! My theory is correct.
My theory is correct. I said that without fairy dust sweetening, the candy corn could turn sour. Me!
Your obsession with credit is just sad. But look at these Sweetberg samples. They are sour now. See how they now compare to our sour candy corn?
They are the same. Sweetsburg gummies are candy corn too. The sour just made it hard to notice. But these samples have no sugar dandruff.
Exactly. We have proven that candy corn can go sour, but not why it keeps doing it. We need to identify their mysterious sourizing ingredient.
There is a gummy plant at the nearby farm. A strange one. I say we bust in there and see what they're doing firsthand. Are you in, Wizard?
What in the tarnation are you, the varmints to who I am referring, doing by the door of my Wunderbarn?
We were, just so excited about seeing how Nana operates. She is so great, yeah?
I do not, as they say, rootin' and a tootin', believe you, but I also do not care. The Nana, she also wrangles my farm and turns it into the factory. Oh, it's so important, they say. We're making new, super top secret gummy jelly to spread the happiness initiative. Do not tell anyone. But Tui, I say, all this does is attract the brutal pests that are rascally. Perhaps if you clear them out of my silo, I leave the factory open, yeah?
Ah, now I understand. Nana uses the candy corn for the gummies because the corn grows faster than gumdrop or black licorice trees. More corn means more gummies, means more mining, and lumberjacking means more products, means more delight to send into the spiral.
Well, yeah, but also the candy corn syrup works better with this secret ingredient they make in the hothouse back there. Whatever that is. Now, did you fix my pest problem, partner? Good. But to keep them away, I need to set the traps. So one last favor, yeah? I have many traps, but I need you to get the bait for them. There is one thing that the brutest of the varmints like even more than candy corn. Spit. The sweet, sweet spit of the chocolate mousse. Defeat the mouse, get the spit, set the traps, and I open the factory. Giddy to the up! Danke, stranger. Now you can help me with my cotton candy crops. I kid. Actually, I did not kid. But your friend, she makes the noise like the angry bull.
Ugh.
Yeah, that is the one. So instead, let us happen too. Here is the key to the factory. I'm not even supposed to have cotton candy anyway. But if you wanted to help me with it on the, as they say, down low, without Nana knowing I'm planting anything but her precious candy corn.
Ugh, play on the farm later. Right now, let us find out what Nana's doing with these gummies. Let us actually start with the hothouse. As much as we need to see what is in the factory, I think now we should start here. Esther said the silo is where the secret ingredient is made. It is then piped into the factory itself. This must be the sourizing agent we're looking for. So let us go in there and see what it is.
Halt! This place is off limits to valued customers. Please exit through the gift shop. Error. Gift shop not yet constructed.
We will have to disable security to find the secret ingredient atop this silo.
What in the name of bubblegum are you doing here?
Well, inspection?
Oh, well, this is the hothouse, the source of the secret gummy ingredient which is essential to the happiness. Wait, you did not sing the official Inspector song.
And you noticed. Very well done. Top marks.
I do not think you are the inspectors. I think you are the witches. Get them!
All right, hamster. What is going on here? What is the secret ingredient?
I cannot say. And I mean that literally. Nana's Prestidigitation Division cast upon me a spell of non-disclosure. But the secret ingredient is...
The secret ingredient is love.
It is not love. It is actually quite repulsive. But as you can see, I cannot say.
Ugh, fine. We will just see it for ourselves. Come, Wizard. That pipe to the factory is higher up. Keep going. Nothing here. That is rather anticlimactic. Hopefully the final floor is more interesting. What is this? This cannot be. It is impossible. But there is nothing else here, so it must be it. The source of the secret ingredient is... Gobblers. They are sweating gobblers, then piping that sweat over into the factory and... Ugh! Why? Wizard, we need proof of this. Use photomancy to take a picture of these gobblers.
Could you let us out of here? It's just about lunchtime.
There is a lever over there. Maybe that will release them. That did it. The gobblers have been dumped down to the lower floor. We must find them. Maybe they know why this is happening. Hello? What were you all doing back there?
Waiting for lunch.
No, I meant, why were you in the sweat boxes? What do they want from you?
Sweat? Now where's my lunch? Do you have it? Give me my lunch.
Oh no, the gobblers have gone hangry. Watch out, Wizard.
Tired now.
Good, that is good. There are probably some sweets outside. Why do we not just go out there so we can talk? I have been speaking with our gobbler friends, and I've learned something. They can sleep standing up, which is utterly unhelpful information. We need to know why Nana's using their sweat to make the gummies. Which means we must now go into the factory itself. The door is round the other side. We can use Esther's key to get in. Okay, we are going to need pictures of everything in here so the Wiz sisters can inspect what is going on. Let us start in this room. Those look like the main gummy jelly vats. You can see where the gobbler sweat is piped in. Use photomancy to get a picture of them. Now, from what I can tell, the assembly line goes like this. After the gobbler sweat is mixed in, the blended jelly is then sent from the vats into the bond division to be molded into gummies and stamped with their functionality. Then the completed gummies go to the farmer's house branch for approval, final processing, and shipment throughout Karamelle. That means the bond division is where we need to go. Let us see how this corrupted syrup is made into gummies and why. Oh look, a freshly pressed Goomba Jack. It does not seem to be hostile. Is it not sour yet? No, you're not sour at all, are you? You have no idea what sad state of affairs led to your creation. No, you... It bit me. What was that all about? They just turned sour right on the spot. Is gobbler sweat really that zesty? It was a fresh gummy, so it did not degrade or go bad. It was made bad. Maybe something in the function stampings that gives gummies their jobs. Take a picture of the molds, Wizard. Then we will go find out. I have an idea. It is a weird theory, it makes no sense, and if it is true, it means the sour gummy problem is much darker than we thought. But I think I know what set off the Goomba Jacks. Come this way. Sad. Yeah, you see, it is a trigger word. The gummies turn sour when someone says sad. Whoops. You know what this means, right, Wizard? It is not negligence or cutting corners that is making the gummies go sour. They were designed to go sour at a specific time when somebody says the right code word. Nana is not making shoddy products. She is making a time-release army of gummies. But how does Gobblerton do that? There is one more room down here. Perhaps it is where all the answers are stored. More gummy molds. But what are these gummies they are making?
Why, those are the platinum line of Nana's happiness initiative, the creme berets!
And now there is a creepy-voiced PA guy. Wunderbar.
Creepy? I'm so terribly sorry. I did not mean to disturb you so. The last thing I want is to make you sad.
These were tougher even than whatchamagolems. Too powerful for simple security. What could they be for? Get a picture of these molds, Wizard. All of Karamelle needs to know about this. We still do not know why Nana's doing this. Perhaps the wretch on the loudspeaker can tell us.
Unlikely fools. But come find me if you dare. Then you will learn no one leaves the factory of Wilhelm Wonky alive!
Except for his employees, I would hope. Come along, Wizard. Let us review. We know Nana is using gobbler sweat instead of fairy dust to make the gummies. Somehow this makes the gummies sour, not sweet. And we know that the sourness is a feature, not a flaw. It seems Nana, likely the Grand Nana, is playing a diabolical game right under our noses. But what is her aim? Why do all this? The Farmer's House branch is where these gummy sleeper agents go for approval and final processing. I bet we will find our mysterious Mr. Wonky there. No doubt the factory's boss has the answers we seek. There he is, Wizard. Tell us, Wonky, what are you really doing here?
Oh no, I do not think I will be telling you the intricate plan we have devised and unfurled over decades. Good day to you then!
Actually, it is right on that board over there, the one titled The True Happiness Initiative. It says, ramp up treat production, make secret sour gummies, sell throughout the spiral, destroy all competition.
Do not look upon my secret plan scrum board! That is a hideous invasion of my privacy, and I said, good day! Oh, Crispies!
So the Happiness Initiative to expand Caramel Delights to the spiral was a front for creating an army to destroy all other candy makers.
Well, destroy all candy makers so we can spread Caramel Delights to the spiral, yeah? We won't just be the best, we will be the only snack company!
I still do not understand how the Gobblerton fits in. How does that make the gummies sour?
Because when gobblers sugar crash, their bodies produce anti-joys. That is why they get so dangerously hangry. Seemed a good fit for our plan.
Speaking of which, Wizard, get a photo of the secret plan scrum board. That should do it. Now, let us get out of here.
You will not win. You cannot. Soon, Nana will be everywhere. Nana will be everything, and sweetness will prevail.
We have pictures of the whole process, evidence to show the rest of Caramel's as a happiness initiative is a lie. We should return to the Weird Sisters, but first let us attend to our gobbler friends. Are you calming down?
You're sorry about before, it's just we hadn't eaten in a while. Low blood sugar makes gobblers angry.
So I hear. Well, believe it or not, I actually know a place you can go to get help. An acquaintance has a house in the forest. It is hard to find, though. I am told you have to follow your nose.
Hey, is that gobbleberry pie? I love gobbleberry pie. Let's go, everyone!
Yeah, I know. I do not smell anything either. Let us just get back to the treehouse. Hans, you made it! Are you feeling better? How is Nibelheim faring?
Fine now. Nana did show up to force that treacle plant to reopen, but Orson held firm. I wonder why she cares so much about that toxic gunk.
Toxic. Of course. Nana's not interested in designer treats. She wanted treacle as a weapon. The ultimate stink bomb for her army of creme brulees.
Her what?
I will catch you up while the wizard talks to the weird sisters.
What you just said makes perfect sense. The antijoys in Gobbler's sweat work like Sour Patch Goat dandruff, turning bland candy corn gummies sour.
Even the trigger word fits. Nobody says sad in Karamelle. At least not until the Happiness Initiative overworked them. Then they complained. The gummies were activated. Rampage, rampage. And also Nana could make a secret army to destroy other candy companies.
A tale as old as time, but what to do now, how to stop this, that is beyond science. Strategy is more Samantha's area. Go talk to her.
Strategy is not my area, it's Piper's area. And she says we obviously need to expose Nana and end the Happiness Initiative. Who is Prudence? My familiar is Piper. But first, she says we need to counteract the Gobbler anti-joys, sweeten Nana's army, and make it harmless.
Rosina's a gobbler expert. I sent some gobblers her way earlier, but you know she cannot stand the forest. And her house moves. How do we find it?
Yes, Piper, I know they can follow the breadcrumb trail, but it is invisible. Oh, they would need superior senses or a pet to find it.
Wizard, you can help with that, yeah? Let your pet lead the way to Rosina's house, and my sister and I will follow.
Hey guys, want some green ground stuff?
What is all this?
I do not know. They look like plants, but there is no sugar dust, no whiff of the peppermint. They are just green or red.
They are called vegetables, my friend. And their presence on Karamelle can only mean one thing. We are all in serious danger.
Maulwurf, how did you find this place?
Easy, Fräulein. I spied it. Wizard, we must stop bumping into each other this way. But this time, I was not following you. I was following Judge Veg. He is the last of our suspects for the attack on the Old One. And a fitting candidate too, as he has the power to... use roots to pull people beneath the earth. He most likely dragged your friends inside the house. He waits for you there. This time, it is a trap.
Wizard, you stand accused of fraternizing with candy pushers, of producing and distributing foodstuffs with limited nutritional value. Also, you probably attacked the Old One. How do you plead? Plea rejected. Proceed to each of the trial rooms for your sentencing and execution.
The witness will answer the question.
I do not know what is happening.
Did the wizard engage in willful acts of snackification? Yes or no? It's a simple question.
I am unsure. Ask them yourself.
There's the defendant now. Anything to say before I pass sentence? I thought not.
Get me out of here! Do you deal with this sort of lunacy often, Wizard? Because I do not. But we have to find Greta. We were separated when the vine things pulled us into the ground. Which, lunacy, right?
You are accused of promoting sweets, which in turn promote poor health, obesity, and leaving chocolate stains on new white couches. How do you plead?
You will be the one pleading when I get out of here.
If you provide evidence on your accomplice, we will be willing to show leniency.
Good for you, because my accomplice won't. Will you, Wizard?
Greta! Wizard, we must get her out of that cage!
I need to punch someone. Too bad they all ran away.
Perhaps we should do the same, yeah? Let the wizard find Rosina.
Yes, fine. Come along, Hans. We will wait outside. Wizard, find that Cabal maniac and end this.
I hate this world. It's sickering, false. Everything wrong with society. The spiral needs to become like uncooked vegetables. Hard, healthy, bland. That's what the first world was. No towering apex of divine civilization. It was just life without the culture and flavor created by the spiral worlds. The first world was cauliflower. Flat, tasteless pebulum. In a word, it was wholesome. And this place is a disease. A disease you're no doubt trying to save, which is why you're guilty, wizard. And the sentence for being guilty? Death. No, the cavities aren't mine. I didn't see eye to eye with the old one on everything. But he was a vegan, you know? So I gave him a pass. As for the cavities themselves, I told you, this world is diseased. Even you can't save it.
I do hate to be a bother, but would you be so kind as to let me out, kiddo? Thanks. Ah, wonderful. Hello, I'm Rosina, part of the group known as Witch. I gather you're the wizard that's been making waves all over the spiral. Alfoy? No, I don't know what that is. I'm a gobbler, though I suffer from a variety of allergies to sugar, gluten, peanuts, dairy, soy, shellfish, and wood. I suspect this is related to my rather distinctive features. At any rate, what say we prove that unpleasant fellow wrong and save Karamelle, eh? Let's just try not to spend too much time outside in the forest. Allergies and all that. Very uncomfortable.
Wizard, your friend scurried off again. Honestly, we just blinked and he was gone.
What in the name of Nana happened here? I can't have this stuff around me. I'm allergic to citrus and chlorophyll. Achoo! Oh, and look, you found some gobblers. How about that? What were they doing here? Nana was sweating them for antijoys to make sour gummies. That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever said.
Do you know how to counteract the antijoys so we can purify the tainted goomies? Will fairy dust do it?
Not by itself, kiddo. That would just pile sweetness on top of the sour. We need something to break down the antijoys themselves. Fortunately, I think these gobbler fellas can help us with... hang on. That.
Wait, I know you. You're the witch what banished our king. Run, everybody, run from the witch!
Oh, this again. They must be trying to hustle back to Gobblerton. I left a boat by the Soda Lake. We gotta get there before they do.
The gobblers are gone and there is no boat. I guess they stole it to get back home. So now what do we do?
We must go to Gobblerton, find out how Nana is getting its people to her factories, and disrupt her supply line of antijoys. Hans, Greta, return to the treehouse and tell everyone where we're going. Wizard, I hope you can breathe underwater.
Looks like this is where we part ways, Wizard. Good luck.
So you can breathe underwater. How are you doing that? Something Celestia, huh? Makes as much sense as the rest of this. Now, watch out for those jellyfish! Ah, that's better. No forests, no allergens. Welcome to Gobblerton, Wizard. Is it everything you were expecting? As for the gobblers, we are an indolent people. We while away our days eating, expelling gases, and passing out from the exertion. Small details like maintenance and not eating the street tend to escape us. I'd hope to change that, to encourage them to do things, anything.
It's the witch, the one who scared King Gobblestone away. Get her!
But then there was that. I'm afraid I require your services as bodyguard, kiddo. Hopefully you can convince them not to resort to cannibalism.
Fine. We won't eat the witch, but tell her she better not wish away our new king. Or bring us some food. Please.
bring them food, but Nana supplies all the food to Gobblerton. No wonder they're so hangry. It's those antijoys. They'll get you every time. I have a theory that gobbler physique and attitude are influenced by the food that we eat, more so than other races, hence my unique appearance. That's why I think gobblers can be the solution to the antijoys. We just need to feed them the right thing. Alas, they are set in their ways. I asked King Gobblestone, a portly fellow, even by gobbler standards, to see what happened if he exercised and ate fewer than 30 meals a day. This upset him greatly. He began ranting about witches, then waddled off to some other world. In response, the citizenry ran me out of town. Since I'm persona non grata here, can you ask some of the gobblers about the missing food rations, and if they've noticed any absent brethren? Capital! I'll do some sleuthing from the shadows and meet you on the other side of the island. Good luck!
Gobblers working in factories? Yep, I heard about that. Not me, though. No, sirree, Bob. That's against the gobbler code. Eat, rest, play, sleep. And sometimes sleep eat. There's still a debate about that last one. Point is, gobblers don't work or conversate. Hint, hint, eh? Hint.
Gobblers working in factories? Why would you say such a horrible thing? My blood sugar's too low for this kind of talk. I gotta lie down.
The food ration drive from Nana have stopped. Everybody panic! Oh, so sleepy. Nap now, panic later. Night, night.
What's this about sweating anti-joys? Is that for when I feel like a nut or when I don't? Oh, anti-joys. Yeah, that sounds exhausting. And our food drops. Yeah, they get taken away whenever Nana needs another professional taste tester for her factory. Been happening a lot lately. King Gobsmack says the testers just sit and eat all day, then give Nana their expert opinions. Well, I do it, but it sounds exhausting.
Well, what's the not so skinny, kiddo? Learn anything useful? So Nana and co. are extorting the gobblers for expert taste testing labor? How grandmotherly. And the new King Gobsmack is in on it? Well then, we must have words with King Gobsmack. You go distract the castle guards by the side door, whilst I sneak in elsewhere. Meet me inside.
Hold up, little buddy. I mean, in the name of the king.
Oh, that sounded so authoritative, buddy. I'm like literally shaking over here. Nicely done.
Thanks, buddy. We're pretty awesome guards, aren't we, buddy?
So awesome, buddy. Oh, and you can go on in, little bud. Just know that we're like pretty sure we saw a gross witch sneaking around.
Way to be informative, buddy. Let's totally go the opposite way and hunt down that witch, buddy. Oh, and made us something to eat.
I've got good news and bad news.
We totally knew you were trying to distract us while your witch friend snuck into the castle. and we know which witch that witch is.
Hooah! And we caught you both! And we brought backup buddies! We're like the best guards ever, aren't we, buddy?
The faster you fight them, the faster they stop talking.
Oh, no fair. You cheated. Are you okay, buddy?
I think so. Thanks for asking, buddy. We totally would have won that fight if we'd been properly fueled.
Good point, buddy. You come back after we've eaten, and we'll put the hurt on you.
Yeah! Until then, I guess you can, go talk to the king. Just don't run this one off with your crazy witch talk, okay?
Ooh, sick burn, buddy. Come on, let's go find clouds that look like stuff.
let's hope those two aren't indicative of the new king's sensibilities. This way! Good gravy! Your Majesty clearly hasn't missed too many meals. I guess Gobblerton was the snack-size king.
His voraciousness, King Gobsmack, demands to know the reason for this intrusion. He also inquires about this gravy you spoke of.
We demand to know why gobblers are being offered up like chattel to be sweated in Nana's factories.
The tributes serve a higher purpose. They will continue, so the food drops continue. You won't drive away Gobsmack as you did his cousin.
Gobblerton wasn't driven away. He rolled away after I suggested he try jumping jacks. You see, exercise produces splendorphins, which... Oh, yeah. No need to translate that, Wormtongue. We get the gist. Come on, kiddo. Let's get out of here. I think I have an idea. Gobsmack may be worse than Gobblerton, but that worthless conversation made me realize something else. Gobblers are the problem, but we can also be the cure. When we exercise, our bodies produce sweet splendorphins. They can negate the antijoys. At least that's my theory. We'll need to test it. I've created a makeshift lab in an old building that these gobblers wouldn't dare trespass in. The gym! Let's go! Well, that's odd. The door won't open. Ugh! The old lock probably rusted shut or something. We'll have to go round the long way. Follow me!
Go away! No one may enter the witch's abode!
Why not?
After she left, nasty boogeyman appeared. Terrible monsters of slime and ick. So we locked them in the place no one ever goes.
I see. And what if I told you that I was the witch in question?
Oh, well, I guess I would arrest you. But the jail's all the way over there. And I'm pretty comfortable. So help yourself.
What are those things? They're disgusting. Are they? No. Oh, you think they'll leave us alone if we don't pick at them? Well, that was the worst experience of my life. You know what I think these are? Well, you see, gobblers ingest a great deal, especially sugar. And, at least my theory is, food greatly affects every atom of their bodies. In this case, those atoms have become imbued with sugar rush energy. Now, when certain bodily substances are expelled, say via sneezing, the sugar rush energy in those substances persists and, yeah, let's just go. Oh, of course, more of the disgustingness. So help me if there's an even bigger mucus monster in the next room. Yep. And there it is! An even bigger one! A full-on boogeyman, no less. I swear you can't write something this repugnant. Ew! Just ew! Come on, wizard! My lab is just through here. Mind the treadmills. All right, I've removed the barricade on the front door they put up to keep the snot soldiers in. Now, shall we get down to business? Capital! I have everything we need here to test the effect of splendorphins on antijoys. Except, of course, for the antijoys themselves. I'll need you to go get some from the hangry gobblers. Just get them worked up and collect the sweat. Battling ought to do it. Meanwhile, I'll run on one of these old treadmills to make splendorphins. When you have the antijoy-filled sweat, come back through that other entrance. Shouldn't be any of those nasty little nose nuggets that way.
Come on, not even a cookie for our troubles? Mess with us again and I'm going to eat your hat. Seriously though, it's a delicious looking hat.
You're back. I've collected my splendorphins. And you have the antijoys. Great. Just give me a moment to mix them together. Success! They cancel each other out, which means we can remove the sourness of the gummies so good old-fashioned fairy dust can do its thing. The problem is getting enough splendorphins. I can't do it by myself, and the other gobblers are too hangry and lazy. But like I said, a gobbler's personality is affected by what they eat, so if we can find the right food, it might settle them. To that end, check out the library. It's nothing but cookbooks, so I've never actually been, but perhaps one such book has the meal we need.
Salutations! Forgive our untidiness. We are gorging ourselves on this literary cornucopia because we envisaged the taste of berry.
Verily. Alas, I have hence grown suspicious that we, mayhaps, have been pronouncing library inaccurately.
Interesting theory, Adelard. Does the conversation vex you, stranger? Allow me to elucidate. We are ingesting books.
Surely we need not recount to a spiral traveler such as yourself the age-old adage of, you are what you eat.
Indubitably. Now, I am intrigued by what this obviously erudite young wizard brings to the metaphorical dinner table. Let the feast begin. Well, that was illuminating. I've learned that we have much to learn about the magical arts.
Indeed. Wizard, have you designs on further provocations? Or was there perhaps a specific volume that my compatriot and I could locate for you?
Ah, yes. I latterly had a nibble of such a text. The only one of its kind, to be sure. The Alpoi Expedition, I believe it was called.
Alfoy, you troglodyte? Stranger, your query is right over there. It is, as they say, all yours.
When the High Luminary first identified the small tunnel through which the ether could be navigated, we never imagined what we'd find. New worlds, some that seemed to mock the very design of Imperia. Eventually, we came upon a world wholly constructed of pure sweetness. We have since harnessed the power of this new world's natural saccharine resources and used them to create such treats, such delights.
Ah, wizard, did you find anything useful? Aha. Wait, you keep saying Alfoy as if it were a real word. Let me just look at that book. Oh my, if this text is accurate, these ancient Alfoy explorers that no one in modern times has ever heard of settled right here in Karamelle. They learned to harvest sugar and to make treats. Why, they may have started the entire caramel confection industry, but what became of them? And more importantly, their knowledge. If these Alfoy knew the secrets of caramel treats, then perhaps they had other information we can use. But where else would we find ancient records of that magnitude? Oh, Gobblestone! He was notorious for hoarding trinkets and curios. Perhaps Gobsmack will let us search through the old stockpiles, if we ask nicely enough. Come, we must return to the castle.
And look at that one over there, buddy. It totally looks like a fresh Schneeball with frosting. And, oh, heads up, buddy. They're back.
Do you mind, not making us do anything this time?
We'd like nothing more. Just direct us to King Gobsmack, and we'll leave you to your cloud spotting.
Sweet. Thanks, little buds.
Double thanks, little buds. Just use that door over there. They're like putting new locks on the other door. Something about keeping witches out.
Hi there, us again. We were hoping we could peruse any archives you might not have devoured for information on the Alfoy peoples.
No.
No? Is that really what he... Well, why not?
Not that you deserve an answer, but it's probably due to the fact that the subject matter for which you inquire is forbidden.
Forbidden? Guess that explains why no one of intellectual merit has ever heard of them. Why are we forbidden to speak of the Alfoy?
No, no.
His gargantuanness declares that your insolent questioning has spurred him to action. The kind where he chews you up and spits you out. The king has had enough. All this quibbling has given him heartburn.
Just let us look through Gobblestone's old stockpiles and archives and we'll be on our way.
So be it. The knowledge you seek is in one of these piles here. Probably. Just dig around.
Look at all this stuff. Antiquated ice cream scoops, portraits of King Gobblestone, so many vintage Nana's candy wrappers. Ah, what's this? It's some sort of disc. The design is equal parts familiar and alien. There's no writing or indications of any kind.
Oh, that? All we can remember is that it's super annoying and inedible and we hate it.
Sounds promising. Thank you, Your Majesty. We'll leave you be for now. Alrighty, kiddo. I'll meet you in the lab. Well, this disc is proving to be a tough nut to crack, I assume. I've never actually tried to crack a nut on account of my terrible nut allergy. I shook it, stomped on it, and even dunked it in oat milk. So far, this disc is a big fat nothing burger. Care to take a whack at it?
How will I know when it's on? What red light? This red light? Oh, it's recording. Shh. General Choco-Khan, years ago, you served my father. The most delightful treat he'd ever consumed. The jolt of sweetness spurred him to mount an expedition beyond Imperia to find its like again. My liege, I am happy to report... Oh, pardon me. I am happy to report success. Our party has found an entire world of the most decadent sugar. In honor of your daughter, we dubbed this world Karamelle. The natives had no clue of the decadence around them, but we mastered its secrets. Then something went terribly wrong. The food we created turned us into monsters. Slovenly, insatiable monsters. We must be saved from ourselves. I've placed information vital to the survival of our crew in the memory systems of this holodisk. Help me, Choco-Khan. You're my only...
Oh, my goodness. That person looked like me. This all but confirms my theories about gobbler physiology. It's also an insight into our history that none of us know. We must inform the others. I need some time to process the information stored in the holodisk. Could you go out and tell the gobblers what we've learned? And while you're at it, use your powers of persuasion to motivate them to do something. Anything. Tell them it's the only way they'll get fed.
Just drop the food directly into my face. What? No food? Just motivation? What kind of monster are you? What? You say I could feed myself? Gobblers really used to be great thinkers and makers? Truth be told, I've always had this little voice inside me telling me to build things. I figured it was gas. You know, if and we restored the factory here, we could use it to make all sorts of things. Even food! I'll tell the others.
Hey, you're that strange little stranger that's going around filling gobblers' heads with things that ain't food, ain't you? What's your angle? To inform us Nana's keeping us fat and docile so she can steal our sweat to make a gummy army? That's quite an angle. But what can I do? Literally anything you say. I've been interested in engineering ever since that time I tried to eat a clock. Suppose I could give that a go.
Finally, I'll have a double fudge burger with cream cheese. Huh? You're here to teach me about history? Ooh, fine. I'm too lazy to walk away. Wow! Gobblers used to be explorers, and we discovered how to work the land here. I weren't taught that in 12 years of Gobbler Garden. I should do something? I have always wondered about farming. If I grew my own food, I wouldn't depend on Nana. That's it. I'm gonna be a farmer.
How'd your motivational speaking go, kiddo? Wow, I'm impressed you were so successful, much less not eaten. I was pretty successful here, too. The information on this holodisc was invaluable. I was able to use it to map out the perfect gobbler food for our unique physiology and tastes. The key is fairy-dusted organic ingredients. None of the low fructose candy corn syrup junk Nana uses. The trick is going to be manufacturing. What? The gobblers are restoring the old factory as we speak? Perfect! How's about I go manage those efforts while you go gather ingredients? There's an underwater grotto where you can collect all natural Swedish fish eggs. Oh, and grab some jellyfish jelly while you're there. The grotto will spit you out in the gumdrop forest where you can pick fresh gumdrops. Now, here's the most important part, the fairy dust. Fairy guides offer dusting to the tourists for an exorbitant price. Luckily, I have this coupon for free fairy dusting. Now, let's go to work.
Welcome, valued customer, to the Gumdrop Forest. Oop, in a hurry, I see. You'd like a dusting? No problem. That'll be 50,000 gold. Oh, but you have a coupon. And it's the poorly written one that doesn't limit the amount of fairy dust I have to give you for free. Wunderbar. And poof, there you go. You're dusted with all the fairy dust I had. You have yourself an old-fashioned, delightful day.
Oh good, you're back. The gobblers and I have been hard at work, if you can believe it. Come, show me what you've collected. My word, that's quite a haul. I've explained the situation and the need for splendorphins to the gobblers, and they're remarkably eager to help. They've earned their treats. I'll take the majority of the food back to my lab for safekeeping and continued study. Can you deliver the rest to the hard-working gobblers? Start with our new farmer, and tell him he can plant the seeds from those gumdrops.
Howdy! I done tilled this here dirt the best I could, but ain't nothing grow. I even tried yelling at it. I'm gonna give up and take a nap. You have food for me? Thanks! I didn't know food could give you energy. Wish there weren't all these little rocks in it, though. What? They're seeds? And I plant them and then more gumdrop trees grow? Wow! Your magic is fascinating. You should go show Gob the Builder.
Hey, Wizard! Like what we done with the place? We made great progress. That is until I sorta kinda ate all my tools. Sorry. Ooh, but now I can eat. What is this? Fish eggs? Gross! Delicious. Thanks for the grub, but I still need tools. There's an old store where I used to go eat tools. Visit. But it got overrun by trolls. Could you go in and rustle up some tools?
Go away, tasteless intruder. Trolls need intruders.
Yeah! Wait, why you say we need them when we want them go away? You send mixed messages!
Not need. No time explain homophones. Just squeeze and twist intruder like dough. Ugh, intruder take what intruder want. Trolls go by.
What trolls go by? Trolls no have no money. Hey, wait for me!
These are some delicious looking, sturdy and useful looking tools. Definitely not as appetizing as fish eggs. With a full belly and a full toolbox, I'll have the exterior of this factory all spiffed up in no time. The inner workings, that's another story. After a furious start, I ain't heard a peep from inside in a while. Unless there's a sawmill in there. I suspect the engineer fell asleep.
Huh? What? Oh, hi. Sorry, I've been auditing factory equipment, but there's just so much to do and I keep falling asleep standing up. Is that food for me? Gimme! Oh, I feel like a new gobbler. Thanks. Oh yeah, the factory equipment. The equipment is run down but operable. The problem is our power source, the Fizzle Pebble generator. She's kaput. I can bypass the broken elements, but we'll still need something to supply the kinetic energy. I was thinking gobblers on treadmills. Not only will that provide the energy to run the factory that's making healthy food, it gets gobblers exercising and producing more splendorphins. I can round up the runners if you can procure the treadmills. There should be plenty in the gym which Rosina hangs out in. Good luck!
Hey, kiddo, I've almost got the splendorphin samples ready to go. What are you up to? On a run for treadmills? Take your pick. But why? The factory is going to be gobbler-powered, with the byproduct being splendorphins? Genius! I love it when a plan comes together. Once you've delivered those treadmills, bring everyone outside. I've got an announcement to make.
That was fast. Maybe we should put you on a treadmill, huh? Just kidding. Gobblers, on your marks, get set, go! Run! Yes, yes. The generator has come back to life. The factory is alive. The gobblers are alive. Gobblerton is alive. It's alive! It's alive! That is, the factory is up and running. And just in time for Rosina's announcement, you say? Ha! This being efficient thing is great.
My fellow gobblers, I stand before you now not as a witch, but as a gobbler. And on behalf of Gobblerton, I wish to thank our wizard friend here.
Hear, hear!
But the biggest thanks goes to the citizens of Gobblerton for standing up, not just for what's right, but for their minimum daily activity. It's this resolve that is allowing us to shed the yoke of Nana's oppression and get back to being thinkers, makers, and foodies.
We'll do nothing of the sort. In fact, you'll do nothing at all. 'Tis the Gobbler Code. Not to mention the will of your king.
Nuts to that! What's King Gobsmack, or any king for that matter, ever done for us? Also, I'm gonna start growing peanuts, because I can!
What? But, ooh, I demand you tear down this factory, then immediately resume doing nothing, or else the king is going to be quite upset!
Yeah, gastrointestinally upset. What's he gonna do? Huff and puff and burp the place down?
The gobblers have spoken, Goba. We'll no longer be pawns in anyone's game. Now, run along and tell the king his exercise plan starts tomorrow.
Yeah!
Remember this feeling. It's called living. Let us vow to hang on to it, to never lose it to kings or candy or cravings again. Kiddo, a word? You've done so much for me and for my people. I can't thank you enough, but there's one ginormous favor we still need from you. Go to Karamelle City and confront the Grand Nana. Make her tell you where her gummy army is. Then use these splendorphin samples to destroy it. Until we meet again, take care of yourself, kiddo.
Well, hello, sweetie. What can Nana do for you on this fine day? Me? Brought in caramels?
Silly scion, Karamelle is not hurting, it is working, livened by a most righteous endeavor. The spiral is filled with frowns and substandard treats. I can fix it. I can ensure everybody everywhere has old-fashioned delightful days every day. Surely that is worth a few furrowed brows and wearied gnomes, whose hearts should be filled with joy anyway, knowing the great work they do. Now, that sounds like a joyless enterprise. The perfect task for you. Fight the explodey thing, wizard. Leave the spiral to me. Sweetness prevails.
And that is why you do not reverse your hoodie with your goodie. Ah, wizard! Just who I wanted to see. Come, let us speak. So, how did you find Gobblerton? Lacking in the cavities, yeah? Interesting that. Could be because there was no cabal there. Could be because Gobblerton is not overdeveloped. Or could be the cavities are random and we have yet to determine the cause. What have we learned, though? That the people who look so happy are truly sad, made so by a mad queen's mad plan. I cannot let that stand, can you? Of course not. That is why you are the scion, yeah? Do not let Nana discourage you. She is not Karamelle. I will show you Karamelle. Onward to mine estate! This wizard is Karamelle, and it is time we took our company back from those who corrupted it. It is time for an old-fashioned, hostile takeover.
I will make the curses!
My friend, you are at like a 20 right now. I need you to modulate to a 5. No curses. We must be more tactical here. Right, guys?
Right. First, we must hit the product department and devour Nana's army of gummies. Malworth says you found the way to do that in Gobblerton?
Then we destroy Nana's support amongst the people by taking over? Advertising. We will deliver your factory farm photos to the whole world.
Then we take down the dreaded counting crypt, where the power of arcane math provides the true source of Nana's strength.
Then Grand Nana will be alone, with no resources. She will have to step down and let this new executive board take over. Onward to business!
All right. I can do this. They are just gummies. Toothless, squishy gummies. I can... Ah! Don't speak up on people when they are planning to infiltrate the production and distribution center of an army of soldier bears. Anyway, the plan is simple. We go in, we find out who runs this place, and shut them down. Along the way, we will use your splendorphins to cancel out the anti-droid programming in any gummies we see. Make them nice and docile again. All right, yeah, we can do this. Actuned, wizard!
Halt, valued customer. Pause. New information downloading. Halt, traitors to Nana's old-fashioned caramel delights. You must be processed, then exterminated.
Wunderbar! Now that they are out of the way, use the splendorphins on these gummies. It will shut them down for a while, but when they wake up, they will be sweeter than ever! It is working! The splendorphins are sciencing away the anti-droids right before our eyes! Come on, let us find more gummies! Oh no! These gummies are already active!
You think you can meddle with my little pretties? No!
What?
This is my domain, my perfect puppet show, my grand guignol of gumi. And you are nothing but the splatters on my stage. No, my beauties, my creations! Don't you dare tamper with them!
Does it matter to you that we are improving them? Fixing them so they cannot go sour?
But they must go sour. It is their divine edict. The world screams out that it is sad, and my beauties destroy things so it can smile again.
Come on, Wizard. Let us just fix these gummies. I gather we just met the master of this place. That was the mission, Mission it was. I just wish we knew beforehand she is the cuckoo bonkers.
No, the gummies. Oh, they were perfect. Do you not understand? They were like flowers that bloom and die in short succession.
And go mad and take people down with them?
Yes, beautiful. But you corrupted them, made them sweet, made them a lie. For that you will pay. For that you will face the wrath of the true puppet master, the invisible hand on the gummy strings. Now you face the Jellymancer.
You are fired, Jellymancer.
You cannot fire me. I quit. Unless your new administration needs a marvelous manipulator of gummies. Yeah. No? Okay, I see it is no.
Now that she is out of the way, I can take care of the rest of the gummies. From now on, the only thing shipping out of here will be sweets. You find Samantha, and whichever invisible, inaudible, intangible familiar she has now, and take down marketing.
Phoebe, they're standing right there. Wizard, you have met my familiar Phoebe, Piper, that is a ridiculous name for familiar. Where do you get these notions, Anyway, Rosina sent a chirpy from Gobblerton. My sisters are taking the splendorphin she's making to purify other gummy plants. But marketing was once my department, and I am taking it back. It also houses Nana's broadcast network, the PA announcements across Karamelle. We can use that to expose the truth of the Happiness Initiative. Yes, Phoebe, I'm getting to the horrendous danger. She is so impatient. Inside is the Gingerbread Room Academy, where Nana trains their mascots and assassins. You must be ready for anything, especially assassins.
What do we call the customers?
Sweetie?
Why do we do it?
It makes them feel guilty.
And guilt sells. That is right. And what do we do to those who compete against Nana?
Destroy the sweeties! Talk about aggressive marketing, eh? Well, Phoebe thought it was funny. But this is absurd. Training fake faces to act as saboteurs? That is not how you market. You make a good thing, you tell people how good it is, they buy it. And nobody needs to die. Or you find a bad thing someone else made and spread the word. Let us get those pictures of the factory farm to the control room.
Wait, I know you two. You are the wizard. One of my nanites said she ended you in Gutenstadt. The sweetie will pay for fibbing. And you, I replaced you. Honey, I helped destroy everything you were and build something better on its ashes.
That is right, Prudence. Now it is time to return the favor. You are right, Piper. I think that was her. She used to work for us. Not well, as I recall. What? No, Wizard. I did not say Piper was a ridiculous name for a familiar. Why would I? She is standing right next to you. Now, come on.
Sweeties, sweeties, sweeties. You are really starting to aggravate good old Nana. Keep pushing, and she won't give you a special discount.
Oh, come off it, Gladys.
That is not Nana's name. Gladys is gone. She became part of something bigger, something sweeter. She is Nana now. Nana is the name on every package, the face of a company, a world, an army. Nana is the charm that will make the spiral forget all its woes and sink into sweet, sweet obedience. Because sweetness always prevails. Why do you not get it? This is about so much more than candy. It is about sunny summer mornings, first loves, and growing up. It is about an ideal. And who cares how sad that ideal makes people? Who cares if an army is needed to shove that ideal down? Why do I hear feedback?
Because we are broadcasting your thoughts across every PA in Karamelle. Your chirpy birds are also distributing pictures of your creme brulee factory.
How? When did you do that? You were standing right here this whole time.
Phoebe did it.
Who the blazes is Phoebe? I care not. I can still fix this. Yeah, just need to go.
Go on, Nana. Explain to everyone how happy you are making the world.
Listen, sweeties. You see, it was witches. They cursed sweet old.
Boo! Boo!
No, it cannot be. But I am Nana. You love me. Love me.
Seems your spell is broken, Nana. Wizard, go find Greta at the Counting Crypt. Phoebe, Prudence, Piper, Paige, and I are enjoying this.
Ready to go punch Nana right in the bank account? Or we are doing something, anyway. It has long been said the Counting Crypt is the power behind Nana's reach, resources, and distribution. But nobody actually understands how it works. We will need to find the biggest counting machine in here and deploy these worms Malverth gave me. They are extremely temperamental worms. They will break everything just to be mean. With her numbers in disarray, Grand Nana cannot repair the damage you've already done. Gird yourself, Wizard. This is said to be a place of genuine horror. What is this? These people, they are so pale, so grim, so tired, yet all they do is count. We must snap them out of this funk.
1,100,674, 1,100,675.
Hello? Can you hear me? Hello?
Shh, counting. All there is the counting. Mustn't stop. The numbers must increase, or she will be angry.
Who?
The Spirit Eater.
Okay then, there is one of those. Noted. But we still have a job to do. Wizard, go up to that big abacus thing and deploy the worm.
The central abacus is in disarray. The great calculus is ruined. All is lost.
That fixed that. Now to find this Spirit Eater.
It is all gone. All the numbers are lost. Nothing has any meaning anymore.
What about life? Life has meaning. What did you do before you came here?
Nothing. There's nothing but the numbers. And you have taken them!
How awful. Something stole these people's pasts, their hopes, their ambitions, and reduced them to databases. I have exactly one suspect in mind. We must find that Spirit Eater.
The numbers.
Forget the numbers. Tell me about the Spirit Eater. Who is it? What is it?
The boss promoted to the head of finance for some groundbreaking training techniques.
Which are?
She eats your soul, removes distractions, leaving you free to count how many gummies, treats, smiling faces. It all adds up to happiness. Happiness allows Nana to grow, to expand, to consume, to become. Until Nana is the spiral entire. Without numbers, she is nothing.
When this is over, we will find a way to reverse what has been done to you.
We will be counting the days.
So here you are at last, Spirit Eater. Or perhaps it would be more accurate to say, Spirit Gobbler.
Oh, goodness gracious, you got me! Yes, while my kinsmen gorged themselves on scraps of sugar and chocolate, I discovered a richer feast. And your spirits. They have such a bouquet. I simply cannot wait to consume them. Oh, fine. Be like that. I didn't want to eat your souls anyway.
Good. When we are done here, we will send you off to Rosina in Gobblerton.
Ew. The exercise witch?
Yes, her. She will decide what to do with you. I will finish locking things down here, but with her gummies, nanas, and mysterious magic numbers gone, Grand Nana stands alone. You need to find Malverth and end this.
Hello! Ready to help the Kabbalist mole take over the world? I tease, I kid, I make the funny sunny face, so that is exactly what we are doing. But do you want to know why I joined the Cabal? You will think it weird, but I wanted to save the spiral. I know, with all the destruction and what have you, but it is true. The old one showed us, though, that the first world is gone. The new worlds, these are reality now. And we must preserve it from threats both great and small. Grand Nana may not have an apocalyptic ambition, but she has a devastating impact. This is not about the company, or the cavities, or the gummies. It is about how one person's vanity can destroy everything. Unless the people like us and the others do our part to stop them.
Hello, can I help you?
We are here to...
Please hold. Thank you for holding. State your business with President Dagmar von Swietsmeyer, the Grand Nana.
Coup.
We do not have any coup scheduled for today, and the President is on her lunch break. You could find her in executive dining, but that would be rude.
It is over, Nana. We have come to stop your silly gummy invasion. Step down peaceably or be removed.
Well, I'll be Malworth von Trapp. I thought you left the world. Well, while your family does have the political clout to oust me, you will have to wait until...
No more waiting. No more procedure. Your allies are gone. You have no one to help you. You are alone.
Ishmael!
It seems your enemies just keep multiplying wherever you go.
And you still have a sentence to be carried out. Even if I have to ally with this fiendish purveyor of junk to do it, you know?
Why, you just say the sweetest things, whoever you are. Sure, Nana will help you destroy this wizard.
So it seems safe to say none of the Kabbalists are responsible for the cavities. And environmental decay does not fit. We are upstairs. A darker force is at play here, Wizard. Something independent. Something new. So, you know what we have to do? Save the Cabal. They did not disrupt the Grand Summit. The Old One's dream lives on. We can still have unity. But someone must make the first leap of faith. This is not what I was expecting. I do not know exactly what it was I was expecting, but it was certainly not this. I am a mole, after all, and know my way around the caves and caverns. But this, I do not even know how to describe this.
Back, I says to you, whatever you are.
Wizard, snap out of it. The Quick Charmer, he is in that cave over there, and he needs the rescuing. Come, quickly.
So, you're here after all, Wizard. Come to finish me off? These critters are your doing, ain't they?
Hardly, but the wizard, they shall be their undoing.
Well, I'll be. You saved me.
Indeed! Just as the old one he would have wanted. Do you see? Our conflict, it is all a great misunderstanding.
Well, when I'm wrong, I say I'm wrong. You're all right, Wizard. You got true grit. The others are further in. We got split up. You go get them, and I'll see if I can open up a way out of this place.
You wretches cannot stop me! I can make as many copies as you can! Huh. Unexpected. You're here to save me, aren't you?
Of course. What were those things?
I don't know. They just started coming out of thin air, out of the walls, or whatever these things are.
Yes, fine. The Quick Charmer, he is trying to discover a way out of here. Go and join him. There is safety in numbers, yeah?
Yes, and I have numbers to spare.
I hold you in contempt of court, and I am the court. So why'd you come down here, wizard? Are you expecting leniency?
Perhaps just a stay of the execution. Surely this is being good behavior, yeah? Quickly, let us rejoin the others. So, my friends, if we are to be escaping, we must be working together. Agreed? Sehr gut. Wizard, what is it? You hear the strange noises again? Oh my, you should be investigating, yeah? I will meet you back on the surface. Please, be careful.
Wizard, what have you done to dear old Nana now? You drove that thing away. So you didn't mean for all this to happen. Then please get me out of here now.
Wizard, I am so pleased you are not dead. So, what did you find down there? Did you find the maker of the strange noises? Wait, what? You saw yourself?
Which self was it? Past you? Present you? Future you? Divine paradox you. Oh, fascinating.
These noises, you've been hearing them from every cavity? We haven't. It's like they're calling out to you. And now you come down there meeting yourself. We've been trying to find the source of these cavity things. It's you, all along, Wizard.
Dear me, it seems you have much to discuss. Nana will just see herself out. Danke!
Wizard, you are not guilty, but you are responsible. What are you doing? What have you become? We must deliberate. Court adjourned.
Well, This is certainly a most confusing development. But Wizard, we must finish what we are starting. We must pursue Nana.
I am most certainly not under arrest. It is you. All of you are under arrest. And you are fired.
Forget it, Nana. Nobody's listening to you anymore. Your cronies are gone, your nanas are on the run, and we found the fix for sour gummies.
It is time for a new order of things here, I think. No more soul stealing, no more mandatory overtime, no more secret armies.
And, no more of the happiness initiative, friends. We'll sell our sweets to the spirals the old-fashioned way, without armies.
All of this means you're now trespassing on company property, yar. So come along there, nice and easy.
None of this is being over, I tell you! You have not heard the last of me!
We have definitely heard the last of her. Wizard, what is the matter? You look shaken. You found the source of the cavities. Well, whatever it was, I'm sure you can handle it.
Just as we, meaning myself and my familiars, will handle the work of bringing the delight back to Karamelle.
Good luck to all of you. And I don't think you'll need to worry about further cavities or the cabal. The latter are as shaken as we. And the former, I feel, already got what it wanted. Come, Wizard, we should report back to the Arcanum.
It will take a long time and a lot of work, but thanks to you, Wizard, the workers interested in tackling corporate hegemony have won.
Ah, Wizard! Malworth, you were gone some time. I take it this means the Cabal Peace Summit was indeed a trap.
No, we just got held up rebuilding the economic structure of the world and dodging holes in reality opened by the Wizard's evil twin.
I find this second point concerning. Please elaborate, Wizard. It sounds as though this other you was making these cavities to find you. But to what end, I cannot say. And now that it succeeded, I don't know what it will do. Normally, I would recommend months of research, but recently, we restored another resource. One with vision that transcends time. I refer, of course, to Grandfather Tree, to Bartleby. I think it time the Scion enlist the aid of their patron.
My Scion, I know why you have come. You seek names for the things which hound you from below. In the future, I see ripples, currents of time thrown off as if by a massive beast jetting through the sea. And all of those waves crash upon you. You are the terminus, Wizard. The shore between land and sea, between the spiral and beyond. What awaits you in those waters I cannot say. When I look past the crashing waves to glimpse the creature that made them, I see nothing.